Once valued at $22 billion, EdTech startup Byjus is now facing bankruptcy. Founder Byju Raveendran has lost immediate operational control following the admission of an insolvency petition against it by India's powerful cricket board, BCCI. This comes months after key investors sought to oust him from the company he founded. BCCI dragged the former sponsorship partner of the Indian cricket team to the bankruptcy court for allegedly defaulting on dues worth 158 crore rupees. The NCLT on Tuesday appointed a bankruptcy professional who will oversee Byju's day-to-day operations. The resolution professional's main responsibility is to collate information on the entire dues that Byju owes to its stakeholders and create a committee of creditors. On Tuesday, NCLT also referred to an oppression and mismanagement case filed by Byju's investors, MIH, EdTech, and General Atlantic to a division bench. Now, let's have a look at the timeline of the whole case. In 2019, Byju signed up to have its branding featured on the front of Indian cricket team's jersey. In June 2023, Byju extended its sponsorship rights with BCCI till November 2023. The company had asked the cricket board to encash a 140 crore rupee bank guarantee with another 160 crore rupees to be paid in installments. BCCI approached NCLT in September against Byju's parent company, Think and Learn Private Limited, for defaulting on dues worth 158 crore rupees. According to the NCLT order on Tuesday, despite having acknowledged the dues, the corporate debtor, that is Byju's, has failed to pay, and instead, the corporate debtor repeatedly kept requesting the BCCI for extension of time for payment. In November 2023, Byju had hinted at possible talks with BCCI for a settlement, but the company's financial crisis did not allow it to pay the dues to the cricket team or the debt it owes to the other creditors. In January 2024, Byju approached the NCLT in the BCCI case, urging it to refer to the parties to the arbitration. The tribunal on Tuesday said the application was not maintainable. In February 2024, a consortium of 4 Byju investors, Prosos NV, General Atlantic, Sofina, and Peak XV Partners, with support from Tiger Global and Owl Ventures, moved to NCLT against the EdTech firm's contentious $200 million rights issue. Under the insolvency process, all legal cases against Byju will enter a moratorium period, pausing the proceedings. But that would also result in the EdTech firm's efforts to raise $200 million through the rights issue becoming futile, hindering its ability to settle its dues, including to BCCI. Byju's overseas investors have also dragged the company to a court in Delaware over a $1.2 billion term loan. They have also filed an insolvency petition before NCLT's bench in Bengaluru, seeking to recover the loan. So what led to the financial crisis at Byju? In 2020, Byju emerged as the most valuable EdTech startup globally, with a valuation of 85,000 crore rupees. Byju's valuation shot up from $5 billion before the pandemic to $22 billion in 2022. It experienced significant growth during COVID-19 pandemic and acquired various competitive companies, some of which were successful while others were not. Byju purchased several firms including Akash Institute, iRobotTutor, HashLearn, Whitehat Jr., and Topper. Afterward, the situation took a turn to the worse. Byju, in pursuit of growth, began borrowing large sums of money. However, the decision to take out a $1.2 billion loan ended up causing significant financial troubles, leaving a substantial dent in his business. As schools and colleges reopened after COVID-19 pandemic, Byju experienced a major setback as students began to leave the platform. Concurrently, the US Federal Reserve began raising rates, making borrowing more expensive. Moreover, negative sentiments arose regarding Byju's affiliated companies. Consequently, Byju saw a decline in earnings and an increase in losses. The company was expending 150 crore rupees per month on expenses such as salaries, office maintenance, and tuition centers, while its earnings were only 30 crore rupees per month.